What's up, Internet? We are here yet again in Pokemon Crystal Land. We are here in Pewter City trying to, once again, take revenge on the person who stole our glory. If I sound very, very tired, well, case in point, this is coming out real late. And I am. From the moment I woke up today to really right about now, I've been running around doing errands for pretty much everyone and have not had a moment to do anything. And, well, case in point, it is currently 1:30 a.m. Monday and I have still not put out my Sunday videos because this still needs to go up. So, yeah, I'm tired and I've been pushed pretty far today. This has been a very exhausting day, so, I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, but I'd like to at least take out Brock and maybe explore a little bit. I know I still have to do, Bomberman later, but, we'll get to that when we get to that. I know I had to do, Pokemon stream, so we gotta, get at least some of that in before I'm done here today. So, Pokemon, it's a thing that happened. You Pokemons. We're fighting Broccoli over here to get his Boulder badge, which I'm betting will not have a space or a hyphen in it, which it really should. Instead will be one whole word. I believe we still have to go through and defeat the Viridian City Gym Leader, as well as Cinnabar. And I'm not sure if you can actually do Viridian faster or after everyone else, but we're going to do them after just for thematic purposes, I think. But I don't think we're doing that today. I think we'll be lucky if we get half an hour worth of footage today. I'm absolutely wrecked right now. Just trying to get everything done. Hey Broccoli, do you remember me? I'm the guy who brocked you. Well, don't worry. We'll have an encore of it. Hey, he got more monsters. And yet, I'm betting he's going to be an easier fight than last time. Let's go, DW. Let's get dangerous. I've got speed on you. Plus, I have an elemental advantage, so I'm not really worried about Graveler. At all, really. Also, why do you not have a Golem at this point? Just didn't have anyone to trade with, I guess. I know the feeling. Omastar, that's interesting. I think I can accommodate that. Let's throw Jewel out there, I think. That's a really ugly monster. I think the first time I played Gen 1 Pokemon, I took the Omastar fossil, and then after that I took the Kabuto fossil because I think it's cooler. I mean, you get a, basically like a giant rock praying mantis, or you get this thing. I think I know which one I would prefer. Well, at least he's diversifying his team a little bit. That's appreciated. Good work, Brock. A Rhyhorn? Yeah, no. For I have the terror who flaps in the night. I have the noun that verbs your adjective. I have Darkwing Duck. I fear not your Rhyhorn and his repeated Charizard voice sample. See, this guy used to be a tough fight. Back when he had two monsters. And now he's absolutely nothing. Granted, it helps that I actually have access to things that could potentially damage him. And we'll swap back to Jewel. Again, we got basically a 50-50 chance hitting with an electric attack, but it'll do a lot of damage. Also, that is clearly just a cooler monster than Omastar. Actually, it makes me think of Armaldo and Cradlily. Like, Cradlily is objectively the better monster, but Armaldo just looks so much cooler. But the Rock Venus Flytrap is just so powerful. Alright. And finally, his Yonix. Which, not a Steelix? Seriously, I get you're the rock guy, but come on. I think he just doesn't have friends. All his friends rightly so, picked Charmander at the beginning of the game and just hated him for being a dick with nothing but rock types. That's clearly why he doesn't have a Golem or a Steelix at this point. That's the only explanation there could be, really. Oh no, I'm going to take minimal damage from that because I'm a Steel type. Actually, I'm also a Flying type, so that might average out. But I also have leftovers. And that's why we give our giant wall of defense leftovers. So he can survive basically anything. Also, he becomes incredibly good stalling with Toxic if he needs to. And also Steel Wing. And that should take him out. Didn't need to use stall tactics on you this time. I got you right where I wanted you, and you just got brocked yet again, Mr. Broccoli. I have a stronger defense. I use Steel types. Alright, so you're done. Again, no space or hyphen. I called it. Take this TM. It is Bide. It is the most useless attack in the game. Okay, I think we're done here. So I guess we'll make our way towards Cinnabar. Now, the thing is, we could theoretically skip the forest, but I don't see a reason why we should. It's free experience, and we're going to need all the experience we can get. No, you may not see my Pokemon. Alrighty. Onward and downward. I like that they changed the music to be a lot more upbeat. Hey, a Max Potion. This is actually a really good rendition of the Viridian Woods theme. And it's not in a separate area, it's actually just part of the overworld. That's kind of a neat touch. I do not need to hit something direly. Hey kid, fight my giant steel bird. I think this will go well for you, Mr. Bugcatcher. Hey, Ariados. Well, as far as I can tell, it is in fact an insect, although it's trying to be an arachnid. It only has 6 legs, though. Technically, it has 4 legs and 2, like, back spines. So I'm not even sure it's technically an insect. I don't know what the classification at that point would be. Maybe it's some form of, like, crab. Or something. I'm too tired to make witty comebacks. Wow, your detection range was rather large, child. And your bug Pokemon do not instill fear in my team. Especially my giant killer Death Bird. But you do have a Beedrill. That's at least impressive. You've got a really high level Beedrill for some reason. Problem is, you kind of learn everything you need to learn at by like level 15 with a Beedrill. And I mean, what you learn is not all that effective. You will lose because I have an icon of justice on my side. And I will just fly again. Although I'm pretty sure Steel Wing will just smush bugs. Interesting. I didn't know that could actually happen while you were flying. Well, triple kick. Nope, you are technically a flying type. Interesting. That's going to be super effective. Well, we shall persevere. And I've got enough dizzy punches to take care of anything, really. We're good to go. Alright. Yes, you were, sir. This guy drinks a lot of coffee and also bugs the game out. Sometimes, possibly. Aww. Just take a moment to just let that music sink in. I gotta admit, that music makes me happy, even though it is a remix of an existing song. It's not that different. It's both nostalgic and new, and I like it. Danny. With a jinx. I'm not sure how effective that will be, but it will at least potentially freeze me, which scares me. But I'm gonna do that to you. And that's one down. Next. I think I will swap because that could be potentially scary. I believe Sin has a anti-ground or an anti-electricity move. Alright, Sin. Dig. Make a little sandcastle. Hey, I've got that move too. Twinsies! Alright, down he goes. Next is Magmar. I think we can stick with our, please roll out on him. Figure if it doesn't take him out in one hit, he's not going to be able to do much to me anyway. And I'll just take him out in a second hit. Yes, yes, you really do, kid. But, you know, for someone being on Route 1, you've got quite a high-level team. Sure. Let's battle! Quinn. You picked the vegetable, did you? Well, when I started Silver, I picked the vegetable too, and I learned fighting steel types is scary when you're fighting with a vegetable. Mostly because Silverware cuts vegetables quite effectively. Starmie! I will continue to use my steel monster, thank you. That's kind of a neat animation. Starmie looks quite good in color. It's not very effective. It's part of rock, isn't it? I'm just gonna recover a little bit. And then I'll just do this. And now you can't hit me. Don't you feel silly, Starmie? I bet you do. Plus I get to heal some more. Because stall tactics. Not that I really needed them. I'm like 15 levels above you. 16 levels above you. Alright, we're back home finally. Hi. You have no idea who I am. I'm your offspring, damn it. I'm going back to my room. Play my Super Nintendo. Hey, we upgrade to an N64. Yeah, that computer hasn't been used since we started this adventure way back when, almost a year ago. Probably does have a layer of dust on it. It's our old friend, Prof. Actually, they're fairly weak. I have most of them. You're getting good at this, but you've basically not even started. Oh crap, I don't have a mouse for a surf. Oh. To Viridian. It's also good to know I can fly to Viridian even though I never actually went to the Pokemon Center. To the Centre. Okay, we will deposit... Again, I think Van Dam will end up getting deposited more than anything. And where is Aqua? I wonder. Is there a guy here that'll give me a TM? I think there might be. Give me a TM. That Stream Eater. Completely useless to us. I thought we'd get rest from this guy, honestly. I could actually use rest. That would be a good TM to have on Darkwing. Alrighty. We gotta go to Cinnabar to get our next badge. And it turns out you can't get a badge at Cinnabar, you have to go somewhere else. I'm just waiting for it. That sounds right too, and I don't like that idea just by virtue of... Oh, I don't want to go somewhere else at this point. On the bright side, we've explored pretty much the entire world at Kanto. Even though it's roughly only about 90% the size of the actual, original Kanto anyway. Alright, keep going. No, I don't want to keep running into fights. And here I am with no repels. Here we are. This guy. Blue, that's not your name. You're just some asshole who stole Faffymon's body. Just like Red. Cool. I didn't realize that would actually happen. Where's the gym that used to be here? I need a gym! There's still 2 more badges I need, damn it. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I'm hoping this is not going to be a problem. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. That seems like a good plan. Is there something special hidden here? There in fact is. That is now missing. Okay, guess we're going to Faffymn Islands. Yeah, I was saying, I kind of remember having to not fight a gym here, because I kind of remember this, and it's like, well, yeah, but I don't want to go somewhere else. Can we do something that's not that, please? Run away. You know, it's about Cinnabar Island in Gen 1 that I just sort of gave up on running into every single fight, too. And here it's just starting to get like, well, everything's so low level, I'm probably not going to get very much for it. It's not worth my time. Which will probably end up biting me in the future. But I mean, I can always just grind off screen or something. If I really need levels. And the nice thing is I don't think I really need levels right now. I will by the end of this, though. I think we have to follow this barrier to get to Faffymn. I think Faffymn is also one of those things where you can only go through it one way because the topography has changed slightly. Like, you used to be able to go through both sides, and now you have to come in from this side to get in or something, if I recall. Wow, the encounter rate is rather high up here. Run! Run for your lives. Seriously, encounter rate. Chill out a little, please. Even though we're not at Cinnabar. Fight me. Now you're living in an ice cave, quite fitting for a fire user. I should swap my team a little. Oh well. Excellent mustache, Blaine. I forgot Slugma and Magcargo were in Gen 2. I thought they were Gen 3 monsters. Oh, we don't want Kaz, we want Jewel. You and your curses. Well, I have Hydro Pump, so I'm not really worried. I've got levels, I've got stab, and I've got the most powerful move in my arsenal. Yeah, you're going down. Next. I kind of miss his gym. That was the fun one that had like the quizzes where you just tested your very basic Pokemon knowledge and you got to skip fights if you knew what you were talking about. That was a neat idea. And Rapidash is down. I fear not your Magmar, Blaine. Alright, there's another badge for us. Again, no space or dash like it should have. Also, someone just appeared behind us. Concerning. Yeah, but I can't challenge you again, so... What's your deal? Didn't need much advice. And this cave is now missing because Articuno is the one that kept it in working condition, I guess. Alright, so we should be on the last gym. Pretty sure I haven't missed one. If I have, this will be rather embarrassing. I guess we can do the final gym while we're here. Okay. There's not really much we can do with this because this gym leader tends to go a little random, so I think we'll just throw... let's get Van Damme in here, even though he's probably going to be our least effective teammate. Probably have him start off. Goodbye, Aqua. Hello, Van Damme. And off we go. To challenge what I believe to be the final gym leader. We'll be able to check if we go back to Professor Oak's when we're done. We are no longer run by a criminal organization. No, honest. I like that this entire place is made of Legos. He was that bored, he redesigned the entire place entirely in Lego. I'm gonna kick your ass in honor of Faffymn, whose body you stole, asshole. I'm not that worried. I've beaten all the other Kanto gyms. Pidgeot. Actually, that's a bad start for me. Huh, you actually have levels. Unlike everyone else in this entire country, you have levels. And this is, I guess, part of the reason why you'd actually want to level your teammates. Because it's specifically like this fight. 50-50 attack, go! And also preferably hit him, please. Hooray! Go team. Alright, what do we got next? Executor? I can deal with Executor. I care not for your executive decision in your Executor. I'll burn your little coconut monster down to the ground. Even if it isn't a very good fire attack, it's what I have for the next 5 levels. Well, that's 2 down. So much for your solar beam. What else you got? Come on, Blue. Faffymn was a harder fight than you. Right on. Right on, right on. Like its previous evolution, it does not sound like Charizard. I don't know why they reused that same sound clip. But I'm gonna Hydro Pump you all the same. And that should take you out. Still haven't seen how you're all that tough, Blue. Alakazam, well, I'll attack your Alakazam with my Luna. Oh, the glare of the Alakazam, I like that. Very intimidating, but also not remotely scary because Dark type. I'm not sure how Disable works. Like, I'm not sure what the attack it targets is. I know there's a logic to it, but I don't know what it is. I also missed the classic recover sound effect from Gen 1. You can stall tactics me all you like, but you're down half your team and I've yet to lose one. You can only use recover so many times, buddy. Eventually you're going to be out of moves. And when you do that, you're done. That's not very nice. But I have Shadow Ball too, so, you know, I've got options. Bet you wish I was still using Feint Attack, huh? Yeah, you're done, buddy. That's the thing, at least in Gen 1, Alakazam was the scariest monster your opponent could really pull on you. And I just made that Alakazam a complete joke. Gyarados. I think Jewel can handle it yet again. Unfortunately, it's a 50-50 attack, but you missed with Hyper Beam, so we're good. Didn't miss that time, and that's a little bit scary. Little bit scary. Critted me. That was mean. Okay. Well, let's go with TW. Because even if you take out my entire team, I should be able to just stall you with Toxic. Rain Dance, that's your move, huh? Okay. That's fine. Well, that wasn't very effective. I guess I'll just stall you out, because I can do that too. Your Hydro Pump will do more damage because of Rain Dance, but I don't see it as that big a threat, really. And perhaps I'm a fool to have not seen it as a bigger threat. But you're also going to get more poison. And I'm going to heal a little. And you're running out of Hydro Pump. And you're taking more and more damage every turn because poison, because Toxic is the best move. In fact, I think Toxic might take you out this turn. Unless you do that, of course. That would be the thing. The question is, can I get another Toxic in on him? Because that definitely seems like our best move. Oh, that'll probably do me in. Yep, okay. Well played, well played. Let's throw Van Damme out there. Maybe Dizzy Punch can do a thing. I mean, Van Damme at this point is more or less just to stall. You missed, and now perhaps you'll be confused? Please? Well, I got speed on you that time, that was good. That's because you're gonna use Hyper Beam. Oh, Twister. Even though he had that move. How many full restores do you have exactly? Because this isn't interesting, it's just stalling. And I mean, I get that's how Gen 2 mostly worked, but still. Oh good, I flinched. Come on, get confused. I think I have actually a couple of revives. I could just revive DW and Toxic this guy again. What if he's got another full restore? What's the point? Don't make me flinch. Good. There we go. And now that he's confused, he'll never actually hit himself, and confusing him was just a waste of time. But it made me feel better, and that's the important thing. Hey! So close. And no full restore this time. You are done. What else you got? You deserve that level, Van Damme. Arcanine. Interesting. So to dissuade you from understanding like which iteration of the starter he picked in the first game, he just has all the permutations of not having the starters. Which is kind of a weird way to go about doing things. Alright, Arcanine. Well, if you got levels on me, and that move, and you're like one of 3 monsters that can learn that move. And I missed with rollout, that's depressing. That's actually like a legitimately rare attack to see. Not necessarily in this fight, but just because there's so few monsters that learn extreme speed. I'm gonna do rock damage, and it's gonna do more every turn. Aren't you scared? You just have one move. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Oh! Come on! Oh yeah! Who's the best fire type? Mine's the best fire type. You got nothing, Blue. Faffymn was scarier than you. That's because he was the original. You're just a crappy knockoff. Okay. No Spacer Dash and Earth Badge either. Yeah, no you're not. Now we should be able to go to, Palette. Play. And we should get a reward for having gotten all the badges, because I think we've done that. Unless I haven't done Misty, I can't remember. I have them all. I guess I don't have them all. Which tells me we probably still need to get Misty. But that'll be next time on my Pokemon adventure. If you want to see more, follow the channel or subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more stuff. And if you really want to make my day, And my day could really be made at this point. Seriously, it's been rough. Feel free to hit up my Patreon, help support me there. Get on the Patreon supporters Discord, and we can talk about how much of a chump Blue really is, because he's nowhere near as tough a fight as Faffymn, the guy whose body and fame he stole. Seriously, why couldn't he have gone after me? At least I'm the champ. But I digress. Anyway, I will be back in, I don't know, probably an hour or two to do Bomberman Jetters. But until then, peace out, Internet.